Shalom everyone! Welcome back to the Hebrew for Beginners course by the Israeli Hebrew Institute. I'm Natalie, and I'm so glad you're here for lesson 2. The fact that you're back tells me something. You're serious about this. And today's lesson is going to reward that. We're covering 2 of the most powerful verbs in the entire Hebrew language. I want and I need. Stick around, because by the end of this lesson, there's one grammar pattern we're going to unlock that most Hebrew teachers never explain clearly. Once you hear it, you'll be able to guess hundreds of Hebrew words you've never seen before. That's coming up in part 4. Before we start, a quick but important questions. Did you complete the lesson 1 worksheet? If you did, excellent. You're ready, and we're going to feel that today. If you didn't, I want you to pause this video right now. Go to the description of lesson 1, download it, and complete it before we continue. It only takes 5 minutes and makes everything we do today land so much better. I'll wait. Go do it. Then come back here and we'll start. Before we start, in our last lesson, we learned how to introduce ourselves, our name, where we're from, and how old we are. Let's do a quick check. If you get these, you're ready to continue. If not, go back to lesson 1 first, then come back here. How do you say, hello, how are you? Shalom, ma nishma. Great. How do you ask a man, what's your name? Ech korim lecha. And to a woman, ech korim lach. Perfect. And how do you say, I'm from New York. I'm 30 years old. Ani me New York. Ani bat shloshim. Beautiful. You've got it. Let's move on. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to tell any Israeli exactly what you want and what you need, using the correct form for men, women, and groups. Importantly, you'll find a practice worksheet in the video description. After we finish today, make sure to complete it before you move on to the next lesson. This is your commitment to yourself, and it works. And stay until part 4. The grammar pattern we're covering there, most Hebrew teachers never explain it clearly. Once you hear it, you'll never forget it. Ready? Let's start. In lesson 1, we learned ani, I, ata, you, for a man, at, you, for a woman. Now let's complete the picture. He, who, repeat after me. Who. Good. She, he, repeat. He. We, אנחנו. Again. אנחנו. Repeat. אנחנו. You, when you're talking to a group, man or mixed, atem. Repeat. Atem. And to a group of women only, aten. Repeat. Aten. They, men or mixed group, hem. Repeat. Hem. Women only, hen. Repeat. Hen. So, who, he, אנחנו, אתם, אתן, הם, hen. Let's say all of them together. Repeat after me. אני, אתה, את, he, הוא, אנחנו, אתם, אתן, הם, hen. Excellent. These are the building blocks of everything. Now, want. This is one of the most used verbs in Hebrew. Pay attention, because this is where the grammar pattern I promised you comes in. For a man, רוצה, repeat, רוצה. For a woman, רוצה. Repeat. רוצה. For a group of men or mixed, רוצים. Repeat. רוצים. For a group of women, רוצות. Repeat. רוצות. Here's the pattern. In Hebrew, when the verb is plural for men, it ends in im. For women, it ends in ot. This is the im ot rule, and it applies to almost every adjective and verb in the language. Once you know this, you can unlock hundreds of words instantly. Now, let's take these building blocks and put them into actual sentences. But first, we need a few more words. Water, in Hebrew, ma'im. Repeat after me. Ma'im. Food, ochel. Repeat after me. ochel. Money, kesef. Repeat after me. kesef. Now let's put it all together. I want water as a man. אני רוצה מים. Repeat. אני רוצה מים. As a woman, אני רוצה מים. Repeat. אני רוצה מים. They want food. Mixed group. הם רוצים אוכל. Repeat. הם רוצים אוכל. Women only wanting money. הן רוצות כסף. Repeat. הן רוצות כסף. Now let's learn how to say to need. The great thing is that it follows the exact same structure and the same im ot rule that we just used for want. For a man, we say צריך. Repeat. צריך. For a woman, צריכה. Repeat. צריכה. Group of men or mixed, צריכים. Repeat. צריכים. Group of women only, צריכות. Repeat. צריכות. Two more words. Help. עזרה. Repeat. עזרה. Time. זמן. Repeat. זמן. Now let's build sentences. Every time I'm about to say one, pause and try for yourself. First, I need help. As a man, אני צריך עזרה. Repeat. אני צריך עזרה. As a woman, אני צריכה עזרה. Repeat. אני צריכה עזרה. We need time. אנחנו צריכים זמן. Repeat. אנחנו צריכים זמן. They need money. Women only. הן צריכות כסף. Repeat. הן צריכות כסף. Great job! By lesson 5, you'll be able to have full conversation about yourself, your wants, your needs, and where you live, all in Hebrew, without even thinking. Now listen closely, because this is the secret. This is exactly what makes you sound like a local Israeli and not someone who learned Hebrew from a textbook. You might have noticed, but for a man we say tzarich. For a group we say tzrichim, not tzarichim. Why? Because saying tzarichim is a mouthful. It's heavy, clunky, and it doesn't flow. In Israel, we want the language to go smooth, so we shrink the word and we drop the first A sound. Let's try that again. Tzricha, tzrichim, tzrichot. Perfect. Now you don't just know the words, you know how to say them, like you belong here. Quick note, today we're working entirely in the present tense. In the advanced courses, these same verbs come back in the past and future. Ratziti, erze, and so on, where the patterns become even more interesting. But first, let's master the present. Now comes the fun part. We're moving to the ping pong round. When you see the microphone icon, answer out loud. Don't just think the answer in your head. Actually say it. Most people who try to learn Hebrew stop here because they never actually practice speaking. But you're different. You're here to master this. איך קוראים לך? Or איך קוראים לך? קוראים לי Natalie. נעים מאוד. Now, מה אתה רוצה? Or מה את רוצה? אני רוצה מים. Now it's my turn to ask back. ואת? מה את רוצה? אני רוצה אוכל. בסדר. Tell me, הם רוצים כסף. כן, הם רוצים כסף. Good. Now, אנחנו צריכים זמן. How do you say that in English? We need time. Exactly right. Excellent job. Pay attention here. This is where everything clicks. Now it's your turn to lead. You ask me. I'll answer. Then I'll throw a question back at you. This is exactly how real conversation flows. Ready? First one. Ask me what I want. Excellent. מה אתה רוצה? Or מה את רוצה? My answer, אני רוצה מים ואוכל. And now back to you. ומה אתה רוצה? Or מה את רוצה? Spot on. מה אתה צריך? Or מה את צריכה? My answer, אני צריכה זמן. And tell me, ומה את צריכה? Or מה אתה צריך? One last challenge. Ask me if they need help. A mixed group. הם צריכים עזרה? Perfect. And the answer, כן. הם צריכים עזרה. You nailed it. This is where we turn up the heat. I'll give you a phrase in English, and I want you to say it in Hebrew. Don't overthink it. Just let it out. Ready? I want water, speaking as a male. אני רוצה מים. Boom, just like that. She needs help. היא צריכה עזרה. Perfect. Notice that a ending for she. We need time. Mixed group. אנחנו צריכים זמן. Spot on. They want money. Women only. הן רוצות כסף. You're doing something most learners never do. You're actually speaking. Keep that momentum. I need help. Speaking as a female. אני צריכה עזרה. כל הכבוד. Great job. You're nailing these gender shifts. This is it, the moment of truth. Let's see everything we've learned come together. I'm going to give you a scenario, and I want you to respond in Hebrew, out loud. Ready? You're in the middle of Tel Aviv, and you bump into an Israeli. Say hello, say your name. Then tell them that you need help and you want some water. Go. Listen to how that sounds. Shalom, קוראים לי Natalie. And then if you're a man, אני צריך עזרה, ואני רוצה מים. If you're a woman, אני צריכה עזרה, ואני רוצה מים. Take a second to realize what just happened. You just handled a real-life interaction in Hebrew. That's a massive win. You're not just learning anymore. You're speaking. Before you go anywhere, the worksheet for this lesson is waiting for you in the description. Download it, complete it, and only then open Lesson 3. It covers everything from today, the pronouns, the verbs, and the full sentences. It's 5 minutes of work that will save you from confusion later. Do it. It matters. And if you haven't joined our community yet, now is a great time. We have Hebrew learners from all over the world, from the US, Australia, from Brazil to France, all learning together, practicing together, and helping each other. Every day there are real conversations happening in Hebrew at your exact level. It's free and the link is in the description. Come be part of it. In Lesson 3, we're adding 3 verbs that will immediately make your Hebrew sound alive. Going somewhere, coming somewhere, and where you live. I'm going to show you 2 fundamental grammar rules that will explain almost every verb you'll ever encounter in Hebrew. Once you see them, you'll never make a random guess again. See you in Lesson 3. Shalom!